Good morning and welcome home. There is in this place the possibility of healing, of repair, of making things right within ourselves, between us and the wider world. We gather around this light of hope as we share this time together. Amen, Ashe, and may it be so.
Good morning and welcome to Wedgewood Community Church. We are so happy that you are choosing to spend some time with us today. And happy Father's Day to all of you, anyone who's a father figure in any way, caring, loving, and protecting children and being role models for our youth. We appreciate you and wish you a very happy day. Our prelude this morning is Viva la Vida, and this goes out to everyone. It's a song that it has words. It was first done by Coldplay, but this is an instrumental, and it's Long Live Life, and it's about celebrating life and the joys of life and appreciating the moment. I love that song. It's just a happy song.
The little
And
girl is so expressive.
yes,
I really love watching her, how she was feeling the music. She kept looking up to the sky.
yes.
Beautiful.
I do too. And it doesn't hurt that he looks a lot like Johnny Depp, does it?
He does.
I won't go any further than that. We have some announcements this morning. Next Sunday, I will be doing the service, so come prepared to smile next Sunday and have a few laughs. Flamingo wisdom as we start our summer. Those beautiful, funny, long-legged, skinny-legged birds. We're going to learn some wisdom from them next Sunday. So please join us and come ready to smile. We want to continue donating to the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. If you haven't, or if you can make monthly donations or do anything to help them, please, please do. We had a doctor there last Sunday that had just returned from Gaza, that had witnessed their work and talked about there are children that have come here through Palestinian Children's Relief Fund and are in hospitals in South Carolina. And there are probably some here in North Carolina now too. So they are doing great work to help these children. So please remember to let's continue our donations to support them. Social justice is our focus. Everyone deserves equal rights, opportunity, and treatment, regardless of race, economic status, sexuality, or gender identity. And that's the focus of Wedgewood. That was part of the focus. That was the main reason for our film festival last Sunday. And let me just say now, it was a huge success. We were all thrilled with the way everything went. It went very smoothly. There were no problems. And I think we opened hearts and minds that day. There were a lot of conversations going on. I watched as three men stood outside the theater and talked for a long time, and I walked by them and they were discussing Gaza and what they had seen. And one of the members of the Jewish Voices for Peace told me she was there and she had on a jacket that said Jewish Voices for Peace, and the back said, "Not in my name." And a couple stopped her and said, "What does that mean, not in my name?" And she began to explain, "I'm Jewish and I don't want this genocide committed in my name." And she said it led to a marvelous conversation with the couple having a few wow moments. I didn't know that. So we started a lot of talk. We started a lot of conversations, and that's what needs to happen is dialogue if we're going to ever solve our world problems. So let's give ourselves a round of applause for the film festival last week. It was just wonderful. And thank you everyone for all of the hard work that went into this. We do appreciate it. The Wedgewood Book Club will hold the last meeting until September. Going to take a break, and it'll be June 20th. We are finishing the book, The 100 Years' War on Palestine. So be sure and join us. And in Sundays coming up, we'll say more about the book that we're going to start in September. Few community events coming up. We've talked about the Poor People's Campaign, June 29th. There are buses going. I believe the buses are free. And if you are interested in riding to Washington on the buses, go to poorpeoplescampaign.com. CMS needs some volunteers on Saturday, July the 27th from 9 a.m. till noon. They are having an English learner family academic symposium. And this is going to support families coming into CMS who are learning English as a second language. There will be community resources, cultural celebrations, free concessions, lots of giveaways, literacy materials will be given to the families. So they need volunteers that will welcome people as they come in, help them find the spaces that they need to go to, and work at the kids zone, which that sounds like fun to me. So if you're interested in helping that day, if you will message the church, I will send you all the information and where you can volunteer to help with that, because that's a great service to our immigrants and migrants who are coming here and wanting to learn English. Then we have the Pride Parade on August 18th. We will be in the parade. We have a car, so just save the date and plan to join us on that day in the parade. We are stronger together. We'd love to have you join Wedgewood, whether you live in Charlotte or outside of Charlotte. You can still have a voice in the direction of Wedgewood Community Church. It's very simple. Go to our webpage. You will see a link. It's just nothing you have to promise, nothing you have to say you believe in. Just give us your basic information. And that's about it. So join us so that you can have a voice and vote on things coming up. Connect with us. We're all over social media, Facebook. We have a newsletter. If you'd like to get that, email us and we'll get you on the list, or you can sign up on our website for the newsletter. There's a lot more information in our newsletters than we go over on Sunday mornings. Feel free to contact us anytime you have a concern or you need care of some type, or somebody you know needs care, or you have a suggestion, or you have some constructive criticism or a great idea. Contact one of us and share it with us. I am Melba Evans, Ministerial Coordinator. Liz is out today. Her father is here for the weekend. Ashanti is our Music Coordinator, and Ryan is the Tech Coordinator. And in order to have events like we've had, helping people do their wash at the laundromat and paying for families to be able to have clean clothes, providing film festivals, all of these events take financial support. So we don't have a building, we're not paying electric bills, and all of those types of things. We're not buying new air conditioners or a new roof. This money is going for social justice. So please give as you can to Wedgewood. All right. Thank you. And now Tom will lead us in our extravagant welcome.
We are all welcome here
Welcome
to a church that works for peace, justice, equality, and the care of Mother Earth.
We are all welcome here.
An extravagant welcome to you because of your gender identification, sexual orientation, ethnicity, economic situation, physical and mental challenges, doubting or believing, being depressed or full of joy.
We are all welcome here.
We are a community of curious and creative spiritual seekers, striving to learn from and embody the way of servant leadership.
We
We
are
are
all
all welcome
welcome here.
here.
We focus on the plundered and the marginalized as we try to address the major issues of our day.
We
We
are
are all
welcome
welcome
here.
here.
One of the ways we seek to heal the world and ourselves is through sharing parts of our personal story.
We
We
are
are
all
all welcome
welcome
here.
And we are all welcome here at Wedgewood. We mean, when we say you're welcome, we mean it from the bottom of our heart. And we come now to a time of celebrations and concerns. Coming up this week is the celebration of Juneteenth. We want to remember that. There's been a couple festivals this weekend. That's a historic day that we all need to remember. Anyone want to say anything about that?
No, it is a celebration and an event that happened in our history that people need to learn more about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And of course, today we are celebrating all of the father figures in our lives, cross gender lines. It does not matter whoever has played that role in being a role model and caring person. We had taken care of our youth and children and us and others. We appreciate so very much. I want us to remember, I don't know if you're aware, but Calgary has a severe water shortage. They have 2 water plants, and both of them, the main lines have broken.
Oh.
And they are on a very strict water restriction, and it's major breaks. And it's going to be weeks before it is fixed. My family was going yesterday to buy as much bottled water as they could, and it's going to still be going on when I get there. So please remember me going into an area with no water. So just keep that in mind and appreciate the water that we have, as we know that people all over the world are on water. And this doesn't have anything to do with climate change, but that is going to cause water issues for everybody. So
Melba, shower before you go.
Yes.
I was just thinking that.
Exactly. I always go and stay in a hotel the first night because I like to clean up and get all the airport grunge off before I especially see the family or the kids. And they come running to hug me, and I don't want anybody getting sick. So
Right.
I'm going to take a good shower that night at the hotel. Unless they've got timers on there already, I don't know. Mark's mother-in-law is out of the hospital. She's doing better, but it's still kind of touch and go. So, with heart problems. Are there others?
I heard this morning at 2:29, I became a great uncle. My sister's daughter had a child, 8 pounds, 5 ounces.
Nice.
No complications.
Great.
First child, only 4 hours of labor.
Wow.
Oh.
So all
Beautiful.
good.
Yeah. What's the name now? Do they have a name yet?
Solomon James.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's a powerful name.
That is powerful name. Definitely. Congratulations to everybody.
Yeah.
So their dog they named Lentil. So I wanted them to stick with the bean theme and call the child Garbanzo, but they didn't want to go for that.
I'm sure they didn't. Well, my dad's name was Ernest, and he wanted me to be named Ernestine, and my mom said no way. So I'm very grateful that I missed that too. Other celebrations or concerns?
Well, my granddaughter, Selah, graduated the 7th grade, and she all A's, all throughout 4 quarters, A's all up and down. I never put it into a
Wow.
card like that before. I really haven't. It was like all 4 quarters and A's all in every subject.
That's awesome.
So that I told her she just keep doing whatever she did this year. Keep doing that, and you're going to get a scholarship to go anywhere you want to go. You know,
Absolutely.
she's interested in doing acting right now because she's
Oh,
doing acting camp, theater arts camp, and she really liked that. So now
oh, that's
she
great.
wants to be an actress, and she saved up her money to get headshots, and they came out beautiful. And so I told her, if you want to be an actress, I'll back you. You keep doing that. You can get to do anything. I'll back
Yes,
you.
absolutely. That's awesome news. Tell her
That is,
congratulations.
yes,
Any others? Of course, we always have all of the world events on our mind.
yeah,
Ukraine, Gaza, Palestine, this country.
yeah.
I understand that Trump said yesterday at one of his rally that Obama needs to resign.
Design.
We're in big trouble.
Obama's minding his business.
Yeah, he hadn't figured that out yet.
Oh my goodness.
Sounds like a touch of Alzheimer's.
Yeah, Obama's not even on the scene.
All right, let's have, in the spirit of Wedgewood, a few moments of silence for prayer, meditation, self-reflection, or just a few moments of quiet, however you choose to use the time. Amen. And now Thomas will read our words of wisdom, and it's about family. Words of Dave Willis.
Family isn't always blood. It's the people in your life who want you in theirs, the ones who accept you for who you are, the ones who would do anything to see you smile. Family is defined by commitment and love. It means showing up when they need you most. It means having each other's backs. It means choosing to love each other, even on those days when you struggle to like each other. Family isn't blood, it's heart.
Family is heart. I think we in this group have all learned that through the years to be very, very true. We have first a video this morning. PJ and Thomas McKay are a gay couple that live in Raleigh. And they made this video about their journey to becoming dads. It begins with final interview for adoption, but then it goes into flashbacks about how they got to that point of adopting these kids. So let's watch and enjoy this video and think about all kinds of dads today.
Hi there. Pass the case to the
Yeah, I think it's starting. I guess we should do the camera.
Okay, let's go.
I'll contact the director back in
Yeah, it's just too much to juggle. What's this? That we didn't know about it here.
When you want to proceed.
Bert versus Bert, Ms. Parsons. Are you on here? Am I on mute, Holly?
Y'all come sit down.
No, you're not.
Mr. Hopper, nobody else is saying anything.
Hi,
Ms. Perry, let's do your.
can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Well, we're on until.
At the top, Your Honor, yes, we're ready.
There is the attorney.
All right.
And the K family.
So maybe
All right, let's see.
I'll unmute us.
Anna, Stacy, and the McKay family, if you all will raise your right hands, please. That each of you swear or affirm any testimony you may give to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna run through it, Miss Carrie. Miss Rizal, you've been following these children for quite a while.
We sure have, Your Honor.
They have a pretty big, thick file of things that they've been through to get to this point.
For the last several years, we've been talking about wanting to do foster care. We know that we want kids. We feel like there is a need for foster care and helping out. So we thought that it would be a great fit for us. We know that you can adopt through the foster care system. So I think that we're going into it knowing that most likely we're just going to be a temporary placement for these kids. But we also have an open mind that we might be adopting. Tonight is the very first step towards that. We're gonna be doing foster care classes for the next 9 weeks. Tonight's like the info session, so we find out all the information about it to make sure it's the right fit for us. We're on the way to it now.
Yes, we are so excited, y'all. We've been looking forward to this for so long.
Yes, ma'am.
You all followed them for how long?
Oh, my goodness. We initially got them back in July of 2019.
Truth be told, we actually got really nervous after our second class. We were almost going to not do it. And then we talked about it. We watched more videos on YouTube about families that adopted through foster care and families that did foster care. And we were like, if anything, we're going to complete the course. So that's where we are now. We're completing the course. We feel very inspired about doing it, and we're excited.
We're so excited. We feel, I don't know who's calling us or what's calling us, but we feel very called to this for some reason.
So we've officially done 1, 2, 3, 4. We've done 5 classes so far, and we still have 4 classes left. Yeah, 4 classes left.
And so these kids have been in this home for almost 2 years?
Yes, ma'am.
And they're doing well in this home?
They sure are, yes.
All right. And you have done background checks on these parents?
Yes, ma'am.
They skated through with the flying colors?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Ms. Coon, you've been to their home?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you've observed the children in that home?
Yes,
And are they doing well?
they are.
I am feeling really optimistic. You know, I think in the beginning of this, we had some hesitations even into like the second week, but now I think we both feel really, really ready.
It's been something that we wanted to do for like 2 years. It's crazy to think that after tonight we'll be finished and we can start fostering as soon as we get back from vacation, which will be in like 14 days. It's crazy.
Yeah, our home will be open. So why don't we get going?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, we finished our last class. We got a copy of our home study that we have to just kind of review tonight and make sure that we're good with everything. And then once we sign it, we'll give it back to our caseworker and she'll do a few last minute things and then submit it to the state. That should take like a week to 2 weeks, which will mean that we should be open in July.
And you just done background checks on the parents?
Yes, we have.
And they're good parents?
They really are.
And this is the best interest of these children, in your opinion, for them to be adopted by these parents?
Yes.
We got a text message yesterday from our caseworker with a possible placement, but our home isn't open
Crazy.
yet. So there's a good chance that it could get approved today. If it gets approved today, we could potentially take the placement that she was talking about yesterday. And, but we're going, Meryl is so excited about that placement. She wants brothers and sisters.
Meryl, come on.
McKay, sorry, my screen's moved around. There you are. All right, McKay, since you have the wide angle view on, I need you to kind of speak loudly.
Sure.
You all are getting 3 bundles of joy.
We are currently on the way to meet 3 kids who potentially may be coming home with us this week. We were initially not sure if we were going to get to meet them before, but I actually know the foster mom who has them. So we are getting to meet the kids beforehand just to make sure it's a good fit for both the kids and us. But we're super excited. Everything is happening so quickly, and
Very quickly. I was just telling PJ I'm so nervous. My stomach is in knots. I don't know why. I think I'm just so excited.
Yeah. So we're not gonna get our hopes up, but we are excited about it. Yes.
And are you ready to permanently keep the 3 bundles of joy?
Okay, so we just got back from visiting and meeting the potential kids. We had a really good feeling about it whenever we left.
I think we had a little bit of uncertainty with the kids because of the fact that we were given a lot of information about them, and we were just concerned, like, are we going to be capable of being good foster parents for the kids? I think that was our biggest concern. So luckily we did get to meet them, which I don't think is standard. So our home is officially open, which means now we can take placements, which means we can officially take the 3 kids, and we told them yes, that we wanted to take the kids. So potentially as early as tonight, but maybe tomorrow or the next day we could have the kids here at our house. So now the challenge is that we have to get our home ready. So we need a crib, we need 3 car seats, we need everything.
We need
Sippy cups,
everything. We have
diapers.
nothing. Nothing. Because we didn't think it would happen this soon. It all happened so fast.
It's crazy, but we're so excited. Now comes the challenge of getting to work.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And you all have had them for almost 2 years? Is that correct?
That's right.
You understand that if anything happens in the future between the 2 of you all, these are your 3 bundles of joy that you all will be responsible for the next, it looks like anywhere from 16 years or so.
Yes.
You're willing to both assume that responsibility?
Yes, Your Honor. All right, everyone, let's go see your surprise. This is going to be your room when you stay with us. Is that okay? You ready? Let's go look at your surprise.
And obviously you've been following these children. Do you think they're thriving in your care?
They are, yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, who's that doggy? Is that good?
So beautiful.
Look at your wings.
Wings and be a butterfly girl.
Look at your wings.
It's my turn. My turn.
That's nice of you to share. Ooh, look at the doggies. Jolie, what do you think? What? Careful.
Oh. You want to record? Thanks. Thank you. Thank you.
And you understand that there may be special issues because of things that have happened in their past that are going to require special attention.
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're willing to assume that responsibility?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. So we no longer have the kids. They went home with a grandmother and an aunt who are going to take care of them until the parents get everything worked out. Obviously, we wanted to keep the kids for selfish reasons. We really did enjoy the 3 weeks that we had with them and could see a future with them, but it just wasn't in the cards. We were busy this weekend. I don't know if you follow us on Instagram, you know that we had the kids this weekend, the kids that we originally were fostering who went back home to their aunt and grandmother. But we had them this weekend. It was so much fun to get to hang out with them again. We didn't really think that we were going to get to see them again. We're hoping that we can continue babysitting them throughout the years. Yeah. We got the kids again this weekend. It was so much fun. They are hilarious. We absolutely love when we can babysit them. We're so fortunate that the family is open to us getting to watch the kids. So we're thankful for that. They're in good hands with the current family that they're with, and we just feel fortunate about it.
We do, because whenever we said goodbye to them a couple weeks ago, whenever they went to live with their family members, I don't think either of us thought that we would see them again. Honestly, we thought that was it. We're never going to see them again.
We hoped that we would get to babysit, but we didn't know.
I don't even know if that crossed my mind. I was just like, this is so sad. We're never going to see them again.
Yeah, we got to catch up with the kids. That was fun. It was sad when we got home, like always. The house was quiet. Thomas cried a few times.
Just once, and we had to, it was quiet. We had to turn on some music so that it wasn't so quiet.
It's weird when we have the kids, because it's like, oh my gosh, it's so loud. Oh my gosh, they're having another tantrum. And then when they're not here, we're like, now what? What do we do now? But since it is looking like the kids are in great hands, they don't really need us anymore. The family got registered as a foster, even though they are the kids' family, they got registered or licensed as a kinship foster family. There's really just not a need for us anymore. Obviously, we're going to see the kids whenever we can, but that's kind of sad. And I think this weekend, having them, we tried to take in as much time with the kids as possible, just because we knew most likely we're not going to see them for a little while. We had a lot of people ask us why we babysit the kids so much. The reason is the grandmother and the aunt and the uncle took the placement back after we had them for a month. And they all work crazy schedules. They work like 50, 60 plus hours a week. They decided that it probably wasn't the best fit for them to keep the placement. So that being said, as of yesterday, we have taken the kids back, and so we will have them most likely for the next couple of months.
We are officially the 3 kiddos foster parents again. You'll remember that we had them for 3 weeks in the middle of summer. They went to go live with a family member. We babysat them for on and off for 3 months, and now, as of yesterday, we are officially their foster parents again. So they're with us full time. They've been with us for a week now. We've just been waiting until everything was finalized to announce it. So that is our news.
All right. I'll grant the adoption. Thank you. Good luck to you.
No.
Today is Raya's birthday. How old are you? No. Not anymore. How old are you now?
'That was so good.
I don't know about y'all, but after I saw that the first time, I wanted to say, adopt me, adopt me.
That
They're
was
having
so
so much fun with
good.
such a beautiful family.
I got teary-eyed.
Yes.
Those guys are so cute.
Yes, and such good dads. I don't know
They're
if
so young,
yeah,
the guys.
yeah. And I noticed the kids were on the kitchen table, and I'm thinking, ooh, I'm not sure you'd do that in my
I know. I thought the same thing, Melba. I'm like, no, I'm not on the table. No, no.
what a beautiful
But they're
family.
happy though. Were the kids related? Were they all brothers?
Yeah, they're
They are.
siblings. Hmm.
Oh yeah, that was
And they
really.
got to stay together, which is beautiful too.
Yeah, I was in foster care, and I did not receive that kind of care. Uh,
Yeah,
so that was happy to see that they're so young and someone wanted to love them and make sure they're safe and happy and safe and happy. And they went to the beach. You're like, whoa, the beach. So that's
yeah.
wonderful.
They're going to have a wonderful life.
Yeah. I felt sort of bad when they bought all the clothes and all everything and got the rooms all together and it's like, oh, they had to go back. I'm like, what? They bought all the clothes and everything and
Yeah.
that they had so many clothes, huh?
And he said, he cried and he said, well, only once.
One time. That was so good. It was so good. Thank you.
Any other comments? And let's share some of the role models of fathers that we've had, and it's across gender lines. It doesn't, it doesn't matter. We see that in that today. And, I've talked about my dad quite a bit, who I was very much a daddy's girl and went with him everywhere. And he was a justice fighter. And I think and my mom was too, but I was just such a daddy's girl. And I know that he instilled that in me, and I'm so appreciative of it. I had a college professor. I wouldn't say dad, but he made a difference in my life. And I wish he's gone now, and I wish I had told him more, but
Mm.
he took a real interest in me and was one of the first people. I don't know, high school was real cliquey, and I don't know, it was just different. But when I got to college and English class, he talked to me that, you're a really good writer. You can do more than you're doing. And he pushed me. But he pushed me in a way that he praised me, which made me
Feel good.
want
Mm-hmm.
to please him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dr. Noel Kinnaman, and not a father figure, but an important role model, male, that was in my life. And I want to say today, I'm so proud of my son. He's such a great dad. And I told him this morning that nothing makes me happier than being your mom, other than seeing you be such a great dad. And so I'll mention those three and share whoever you want to or whatever you want to. But those are three I'd like to tribute today.
When I was about 16, 17 years old, I was in foster care. So then I ended up in an all-girls school in Arlington, Massachusetts. It was good for me at that time. I didn't want to go, but it was good for me at that time. And I found a theater arts group called Ensemble One by going to a workshop or something like that. And so the member, the owner, the leader of that group asked me if I wanted to come in. And once I got into the Ensemble One group, it was very therapeutic for me to be in a group because it felt like a family and everyone was there. We were dancing, we were exercising, we were singing, we were doing plays and all the stuff that I love to do. So it was therapeutic because I was with this group. And he would drive everyone home and everything. So make a long story short, he really was beneficial in my life at that time because I needed someone like that at that moment, in that space, in that time, because things weren't going very good for me at that time, 16, 17, 15, 16, 17. And so he was very instrumental. And I have told her, I think I told him last year that he was very instrumental. And he said that I was instrumental in his, in the group, being in the group. I don't know how. I was just a young girl, sort of lost. But his name was Mustafa Madyoun, and a Muslim. And he's down in Washington, D.C. But I still call him every now and then to thank him and to remember him, to say, I still remember you, and just check it in, So it's a long time ago, but I still keep in touch with him. He made a big difference in my life at that time. I was all alone, and inside and outside, I was all alone. So it was very special. So he's not my dad, but he was like a protector, and he protected me and took care of me and made sure that I was okay. Yeah.
I wasn't real close with my dad. He was an attorney and very busy. But my grandparents on my mother's side owned a farm, and I would spend a lot of time up on the farm. I learned how to ride a horse and how to weed the beans and how to gather eggs and get my hands pecked at by the hens. They taught me that I can do it.
And you did, Tom.
Yeah.
You did it.
I always think of Nancy Leddens. For anybody that doesn't know, she was the first transgender priest who came out, and as a result was excommunicated from the Catholic Church. And she came to Wedgewood, and she joined Wedgewood, and she preached at Wedgewood, and just an amazing person. And it was her grandfather who helped her to recognize, be who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of unexpected, that it would be the grandfather that would be the one encouraging her, be who you are.
Who you are.
So
Yeah.
I always remember that story and how important grandfathers are. Anyone else? I think we've got some magnificent role models right here.
I think so too.
In Wedgewood, and we do appreciate everyone very much. Talk about families, not blood. This is family to me. When we come together, I feel it's family. Anyone else? Comments today?
Nice service.
It was very nice.
Thank you.
I don't have the experience of having a dad, but I often imagine how I would want my dad to be. I do that sometimes. Just, I want my dad to be like this or look like that, or, I often think that sometimes if I had a dad, certain things wouldn't have happened,
Yeah.
So, it's good to hear other stories about the dads, and I like to hear the stories about the dads. I really do.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Ashanti has some closing.
Yes, I have this song. You all know this song. It took me a while to find the right song because I couldn't find the right song for dad. But I think this song is perfect because it doesn't speak about dad per se or have the word dad in it, but the message is for dads, I believe. So I'm going to sing it for you. It's called Stand By Me by Benny King.
Standing by each other.
Yeah. Standing by.
Today, we honor fathers, teachers, confidants, and friends. and we acknowledge that their love and attention are what makes a parent, not biology. We also express hope that relationships between all creation will grow stronger. We always remember we are the ones we have been waiting for. We are not perfect, but we are perfectly fitted for this day and this time. May it be so.
Maybe so. We extinguish this flame, but we keep its light in our hearts. With this message of love and justice, taken outside of these walls into the world in which we live in. Until we see each other again, amen, ashe, and may it be so. Now go in peace.